uz galvas. Konference turpināsies rīt, arī Latvijas televīzija būs kopā ar jums. Jāatrod kaut kas, ko visiem 10 darīt. Viņi ir sadalīti par šīm 2 paneļdiskusijām. Viena šo pēcpusdienu, otra notiks rīt pa dienu. Viņas vēlas iestāties šajā militārajā aliansē un ka viņas ir gatavas iestāties šajā aliansē. Kā mēs jau runājām, Latvija nevar pretendēt uz militāru lielvalsts spēku, bet viņai ir atsevišķas lietas, ir ļoti, ļoti būtiskas. Un ja reiz ir iespēja cilvēkiem pateikt šo publiku. Vārdu sakot, te notiek diskusija, bet tā tiešām redzēt zālē lēnām cilvēki sāk sapulcēties un acīm redzot tūliņ būs kā.
During these 2 years, all the candidate countries have proven their determination and their worthiness for alliance membership. We have proven that our countries are able to look further than our own doorstep. We care not just about our own security, but also about security for our regions and security of other allies. We do not sit and wait for our Western partners to help us to become full-fledged Europeans. We understand that we ourselves must first and foremost hold our countries to the highest standards. Only in this way can we make our common European home more unified in promoting and protecting liberal and democratic values. The increase of resources has allowed us to implement. We are going to hear from President Kwasniewski of Poland.
And the European coal and steel community. The summit meeting we're holding here in Riga is a manifest testimony of the aspirant countries' will and capability to work together for a common goal. The peace and security of our continent, no less. Cultural and ideological space from which we have been forcefully removed for several have relations between the Baltic nations, the Nordic countries.
And satisfaction for me. I'm very glad that the philosophy of broad specialization will allow to achieve desirable defense capabilities faster by means of speeding up the modernization of many European armed forces. Neither NATO nor Europe need today large armed forces, but the force capable of immediate reaction in any place of the world, the forces compatible with the US military. Such requirements are a very serious challenge to all allies. The aspiring countries should be fully aware of the consequences of taking over or to their shoulders a part of a burden resulting from that. Eastern and Southern Europe should cooperate with the aim of multi-directional integration, not only placed at the so far organization and forms of cooperation, nor they duplicate.
NATO is changing, the challenges of NATO are changing. Issues like international terrorism and weapons of mass destruction are causing us to think anew about our strategy for the future, and we need to have the defence capability within NATO that allows us to tackle these new issues. We in Britain want to work with you to make those new challenges be met in as secure and serious a way as possible.
Continue to work arm in arm with Europe on fulfilling this vision. Today, our nations face another historic challenge: to defeat the forces of global terror. The attacks of September the 11th took place in the United States, but their target was freedom itself. All of Europe and freedom-loving nations everywhere are threatened by these forces of chaos and hatred. NATO has risen to the challenge, declaring that an attack on one of its members is an attack on all, and NATO nations have made valuable contributions to the war on terror in Afghanistan and elsewhere. NATO must prepare itself to fight and defeat terror and the other threats to freedom that we face together. And new members will help improve NATO's capabilities.